following is a presentation of MRE UNO, Division 2. February Flurry coverage continues into day 4 here on the MRE UNO channel. Hello and welcome back to the February Flurry, the first tournament for the D2 season of MRE UNO. We had a great match yesterday between Rajon and Odin, with Rajon getting the win there. And now we are going to find out who Rajon's opponent is in our second stream match of the ski jumping region between number 2 seed NinjaJax and number 15 seed Shadex. We will find out who gets the win. Gonna have a good one for you hopefully here, but let's go over into the bracket to take a look at how that is shaping up at the moment. And then you'll see here it is. We discussed about this yesterday. A lot of upsets in this tournament so far, including Nova getting the win over Alex in a 4-2 win to move on as a 16 seed. But Rajon actually did break that trend yesterday with the victory over Odin in a 4-2. That was a really good match, really competitive on both ends here. So glad that was able to be streamed. But now we will find out who Rajon's opponent is in this next stream match, whether it be NinjaJax or Shadex. But an interesting story here that's kind of developing in this opening round here with the upsets is that the 2 line is heavily struggling at the moment here. 3 matches, 3 losses for the 2 line. NinjaJax is the last 2 seed left in the tournament here. So the 15 seeds, which is a line filled with debutants, is doing very well at the moment here. It's the same situation here. Shadex making their first appearance in MRE. NinjaJax, experienced veteran, looking to try and break the 2 seed curse and make it to the round of 32 here and prevent a 15 seed sweep in this opening round. It's going to be something we're going to have to keep following, but we will find out the answer to that question after this match today. Then for the remaining matches, Tevin Pi, that one got rescheduled. It will be happening today at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully that one goes through this time. Had a bit of an issue with yesterday and was unable to get that one rolling, but hopefully that match will be done before the day is over. And then to wrap up the ski jumping region, I believe this will be the first region wrapped up. We have 2 matches tomorrow, in kind of in a back-to-back manner. Marcus Limestick opening it up at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then Puzzle Dan Gabriel at 3 p.m. Eastern. The winner of both those matches will play each other in the round of 32. So we will see who gets the win there. Only one rookie in that little pod there as well, with that being Limestick. Marcus, Puzzle Dan, and Gabriel all have played at least one tournament before, so we'll see if Limestick can beat Marcus and keep what has been a very strong debutant class going strong into the round of 32. Other than that, let's go into the stream here. I am joined by my co-commentator, Nifty. Nifty, hello. Welcome into the booth here. Mentioned when we were discussing the bracket, the 15 seeds have been very strong this tournament. 3-0 at the moment here, looking to go 4-0 here. But NinjaJax, one of the more experienced and I guess successful players in this field at the moment. 4 wins last season. Very close to making the playoffs. Came up a bit short here, but looking to get off to a good start here. Just kind of any thoughts going into the matchup with kind of NinjaJax's past tournament runs, but also what Shadex can bring to the table, especially as Shadex is first player from Chile to play in this league. So that's another thing we've seen a lot of first-time players from specific countries do well, including Nova, UAE, and then I believe Tonya did pretty good in their debut from Russia as well. Or not Tonya, Dan.
Yeah, it has been an incredible opening round for the rookie class this season. I'm even Rajon, who was a higher seed, was, debuting into the league the first time this tournament. So I think that there's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to these debutant veteran matchups. NinjaJax has seemed a lot of success before on streamed matches too, and I think that he could be the one number two seed to buck the trend and keep living on for the other high seeds that couldn't make it past this first round. But I also don't think that we should exclude Shadex. He's got a bit of experience from Myths League as well as coming into this with at least some knowledge of what he's getting into, and we'll see if he's able to make some good plays going into this match. NinjaJax as well hasn't played since July, June, so it's been a good few months, and I'm sure that there's a feeling of needing to catch up again on how things work and how to play.
Right, that is a good point to mention also, maybe a little rust coming into this one. But we'll go to the players here before we begin. NinjaJax, starting with you. You mentioned you have not played since May. I think that that month's more like July, but nonetheless, been a while since you were last on the table here, going up against Shadex, who could definitely be a threat here, and especially with how these 15 seeds have been doing this tournament, is definitely someone to keep an eye out for. Just kind of any thoughts going into this one, and how do you think the time away from the table could affect you, either in a positive or negative manner?
Honestly, I'm not feeling too confident. The last time I played was when I lost to Titan in the last series of the last thing, whatever month that was. I don't really find the time to come and play because like busy life. I didn't even know when I was going to schedule this game, but I just like made it fit. Uh, and I honestly have like you always ask for a score prediction. I actually think he's going to beat me 4-2 or 4-3, but I'm going to go with 4-2 just because I know what it's like being a new player. You have nothing to lose, and I think in my debut season, I think I made it to like the quarterfinals or the semifinals or something. But like, I'm the seed 2, he's the seed 15. All the pressure's on me, really. Like, I mean, like you said before, all the seed 2s have already lost, right? And the last one, whereas Shadex has absolutely not. If he loses, he gets the experience. Did he ever play match or
He's
was
played
it
at
no
Myths.
play-ins?
He's played at Myths before. This is his first MRE match,
Okay,
yeah. But
yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. All right. Thank you. Speaking of which, we'll go to Shadex here. Shadex, I know this is your first time here, so you could either use your mic if you can, or you could type. That's really just kind of up to you. But just kind of really main question here. I mean, first match in MRE here. Going up against NinjaJax. Do have some experience from Myths League before, but with MRE, it's definitely a few different rules thrown into the mix here. Just kind of how are you feeling going into this one, and just kind of what are your hopes and expectations going into the series? All right. I don't see
We'll
anything yet.
see if we'll get an answer there. Shadex, if you can hear us, type yes.
I just know that I'm hungry. All right.
Just
You know
know
what?
that he's
You
he's
know what?
feasting for that win.
He is. That's right. He is feasting to get the win here. Um, he is hungry for success. Um, yeah, but now he's typing. Now maybe that was a Discord thing, but we'll, we'll see what else he has to say other
Probably
than
getting
get started.
might be getting lunch or something, I don't know.
Didn't eat in hours, but I don't know how I feel about this new twist. As in like the stream, or I'm not really sure. Um, oh, about the power up.
Oh,
Okay,
the power play.
yes,
Yeah. The power
that is
play is
gonna be.
always an interesting thing to see how rookies approach it because it's such a tactical tool, but I don't think everyone realizes the different ways they can use it. So
All right. Might forget about it. And Jack says he never uses it, so there could be a chance this can end up being a power playlist series. But again, both players get one here, so We'll see if that comes at the factory, or we'll see if we run it straight up clean the entire way. We will find out, but other than that, we will get things rolling here. Cyan Titan will be our referee for this one. NinjaJax higher seed will have the game one call. We'll see where he goes to start this series out. Also, I did check beforehand. The scoreboard is going to work at the start this time. I don't know why it keeps not working when I reopen OBS, but I made sure to re-put it in this time, so it will work. Even just as proof of concept, there you go. Clock is moving there, so we should be good
Nice.
there. But NinjaJax has game one call. All right, gonna go with the OG start here to kick this series off.
All right. Starting on the blue to Daniel Voiles. I'm not sure how to
Boils.
say the last name.
Yeah,
Boils.
just to double check, it's Uno P and then what you want to play in it.
Uno P, and then
Yes.
what you play? Yes.
Yeah, son.
All right. We'll mention this also. Rajon, winner of yesterday's match, anxiously awaiting to see who he will be playing in the round of 32 here as he watches from the stands, but NinjaJax opens up with the blue one.
And a
Shadex,
draw immediately.
not the start he was hoping for there. No blue to open things up.
We'll see how much further Jax can hold on blue until a potential swap. Here we are.
Alright, so Shadex able to get out of the blue with only one draw, but NinjaJax still going here. Got 3 plays in a row thus far, off to a good lead early.
Yeah, you'll take any lead that you can in a lower card start like this.
Alright, Shadex now looking to roll with the red here. NinjaJax looking to get down to 3. Ooh, plays a wild, so now we're going in the green.
All right, forcing the colors pretty early. Shadex probably has options here too. Jax just has to hope that there's no, action cards like that to strike back.
Yeah, Shadex gonna respond with a slap in the face for the color switch here. That's gonna send NinjaJax 2 back and potentially more if he has more that stack on. Taking his time though. It's all good. Some
Interesting.
players do take their time. Some players also take a while to play. Period. But Shadow's just trying to take his time, making
Yeah.
sure he has the either the right lineup or deciding what he wants to go with next. How do I add things?
Yeah,
Like as
multiple
like
plays.
as in the chain. You do what's it? You do you do the
Yeah,
command and then put this in, and then put
yeah,
the
those
next
are
one.
ampersands, or as Jax called them before, hieroglyphs.
Yeah, so it's the command. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we got a big run coming
All
here.
right. Dang. That's another double hit. And it's still going into
Deuce, yeah.
blue
Wow, is this actually a finish? No, it is not.
and a draw.
All right, goes into blue and draws. We saw him drawing beforehand on the blue. But he denies NinjaJax the green here. So we'll see if he can either switch back into green or play something on the blue here because we know NinjaJax has something on green
Yeah.
at the moment, but was not able to play it.
I felt like there was going to be more blue. If not from the +2, just from the fact that Shadex swapped off of it earlier. So, interesting position now. Shadex icing himself on the color.
NinjaJax able to play the blue 4. Can Shadex either get out of this blue here or get a top deck? We are at 4:30 into this opening game here.
Whoa!
Oh, top deck +4. The W and the
uh,
+4 need to be
you could
together.
just type yellow, yeah.
Do it. You have to do it again, but the W and the +4 need to be together, so no space in between them.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the way that registered it, I think it was thinking you were playing a regular wild. Yeah, there you go. Y or yellow. Can be either or. Yeah, there you go. So gets the top deck +4, goes into yellow.
Nice bit of sportsmanship between the two, helping each other remember how to use the commands.
Yep, that's all good, and that's also encouraged if someone needs help remembering command.
Well, we got 2 cards left from Shadex. This could be the finishing blow.
Would be an unfortunate way to lose it for NinjaJax. He draws. Okay.
Again, swapping the color and then drawing. And we haven't been on yellow yet at all, so I feel like there's gotta be something for Jax, especially with that drawback.
I'm a bit I'm a bit surprised by that one. I would have thought Shadex would try to get the Uno there, but has played the +4 and then drawn. So
Still has the card lead, but if there's not much else to play off of with it, I don't know.
yellow 4,
Top
yellow
deck's a
7.
yellow 7.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. I mean, we'll see how the rest of this hand plays out. I mean, maybe I have an idea of why that ended up happening the way it did, but I'm a little surprised by the +4 into a draw. That's not the first time we have seen that before, but usually in a lot of other cases, that's definitely more of a head scratcher. But NinjaJax's able to keep rolling on the yellow at the moment.
Yeah, there's another draw. Still a 3-card lead, but slowly diminishing as Jax lays down the Guma 1.
Again, the custom deck in the league for this season with the Division 2 players. A lot of rave here for both players here. NinjaJax. I'm trying to remember what his card is on the top of my head. But I think it's in red.
We got another +4 on the board going into red.
Yeah. Speaking of red, we are going into red. And also I lied. It was not in red. It was blue. So NinjaJax is blue 7, and then Shadex is a half of the yellow 9. So for both players, that's where they are in this deck.
Running on red for a little bit here. Jax is significantly ahead now with that +4 play, though. 2 cards remaining.
Switch the green here, looking to ice out NinjaJax.
Yeah, can I just ask what's the? It's an exclamation point for calling Uno.
Yes.
It's Uno exclamation point.
So it's Uno P. Oh, Cortex, I can't remember how to play. Can win it right now, but it's like I can't remember how to play it. Yeah.
And just take your time formatting it. No need to
I'm
rush.
I'm just gonna ask. I've got a green reverse. Is it GR or is it G space R?
Either or.
Either or. And then an exclamation point. Just gonna send it up for best.
Yep, that's it. And that is the Uno call.
And
Jax
face
with
off.
one more on green, and that's it.
Yep. All right. 9:39 for the opening game here. NinjaJax starts off 1-0 on that one with the double play to finish it. Yeah, I mean, bit of a middle range game there, but NinjaJax ultimately gets the win to go up 1-0. I mean, the Jacks definitely had some, I guess, rust at the start, but ultimately did get the opener to start things off. Just kind of any thoughts on how that one went for you?
Blowing away the rust in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just doubted myself. I was like, I don't know. Like, you can do the hieroglyphics, as I call it, but he seems quite a slow player, so I'll play at his speed. That's fine.
All
All right.
right.
Shadex, over to you. First game on the table does not quite go the way you were hoping for. Just kind of any thoughts from that game. I also kind of want to ask kind of what happened with the +4 there. I was thinking what happened was you had two different colors left and didn't want to do that. Forgot I have the yellow with my wall +4. Oh, well. All right. Yeah, that one's unfortunate. Yeah, two colors. Okay. I had a feeling it was two colors.
Yeah.
I think the draw was like just kind of lapse of memory, but yeah, that's an unfortunate one, but again, I think it's kind of just something you kind of learn through just kind of experience. And I think it's something Shadex will take moving forward. But yeah.
This first game was definitely about both opponents just easing into the speed of the game, the commands. Hopefully, we can see a little more rise as we go into game 2 here.
Mm-hmm. Do agree with that one. I think both players have gotten their feet wet a little bit, kind of get back into the swing of things. I think now they'll be a little bit more comfortable going into game 2 here. So, NinjaJax goes back to you here for the game 2 call. Just can't pick 7 cards. What will it be?
Pick 6 or 7. I'm gonna pick 9.
Oh man.
All
Sorry,
right.
boys.
All right. And certainly Shadex has been awarded 3 points. How did that happen?
It had to be done, didn't it?
Gonna go with 9. And we start with the yellow 4. And yes, do have a pretty good crowd for the stream here. We've had pretty solid crowds for all the streams so far. Thanks for everyone for coming out for them.
Yeah.
Been a great start to the season, but we open up game 2 with the yellow.
It's been incredible seeing all the excitement over the matches the last few days. Everyone just jumping in on it, the scheduling and all. I don't know if we've had the league quite or the division quite this active before, so it's been cool to see.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because usually I remember last season, there were some points where we definitely get higher up, but not usually consistent.
Sure.
Usually kind of stay around like 4 or 5, but we've been pretty consistently getting double digits for a lot of these matches, even non-stream matches as well. So it's been pretty cool to see. But switch the red here from Shadex, and we get a crossover into the green.
Could we get Skittles with blue? Nah, we're staying on green.
Yeah, no Skittles on this one. I think we've only seen Skittles once. We do get a Ditto though, so that's the first Ditto of the series. I would go back down to the green 2, Ryan C. And then Jax is out on green.
And that's yeah.
Shadex actually rolling a little bit here. Gets to switch back into yellow.
Dang.
Again, we discussed it. I mean, that game 1 was kind of getting just kind of a warm up in a way now. Game two, both players kind of moving a little bit more comfortably now. See Shadex is
Yeah,
once again switching the color.
more confident plays here, getting back into the red, which he tried to get to before. Jack switching back into green. The undercuts are insane.
Yeah, here we go. Here comes the fireworks. Here we are now really starting to get rolling here. As Shadex gets iced out on green here, NinjaJax looking to keep going and gets the switch into blue, and now takes the
Uncharted
lead with that.
waters here.
NinjaJax just took the lead with that play here. We'll see if Shadex has a response here on the blue.
Nova 9.
3 cards from left for both players here. This one looking to be a game that goes down to the wire potentially if someone has the lineup here, but NinjaJax able to play another blue card. This game going.
We haven't had
Obviously much
any
quicker.
ammo cards yet, so I feel like if any ammo is going to be coming out, could be the time to do so.
And there it is. There's ammo, and it's a big one. Two cards left for both players. It's wild red. NinjaJax has to draw here, so advantage Shadex.
Is there a finish with 2 cards left in Shadex's hand, or are we just going to get an Uno call?
He is typing it up. Gets
Yeah,
the
double
Uno
checking
call
to
to
make sure it's right.
reverse.
And that feels like it's going to be a finish to me.
Yep,
That's
and that's
it.
it. All right, 347, and that kind of ends in a similar way as the first game did with the double finish on the reverse there. So now it is tied up here, 1-1. And Shadex is now on the board here. Shadex got the win. Got the win. I mean, you were doing pretty good on that one. Made a few bold moves with some of the crossovers there, but just kind of how did that game feel compared to the last one, and just kind of thought process now that the home field's going to flip and go to your side where you're going to be having the card start counts. And while Shadex is typing that, we'll go to NinjaJax here. Just kind of any takeaways from that one. Much quicker game there, but ultimately doesn't go your way, especially with the wild towards the end. They're kind of foiling your plans for a potential finish.
No, I gathered he had like a wild or something because he took ages to type something out. If he'd kept it blue, I'd have won. So he did good things switching it to red.
All right. Wanted to make it more of a wild game with those change of colors. All right, so
Yeah.
again, yeah, trying to be a little bit unpredictable here, which can with this can help you. Joao saying no NinjaJax sweep. I would hope there's no sweep on stream. That's not very fun to commentate, but we got a
We love the
competitive game
close
here.
matches, the back and forths. That's what we live for here.
Yes, everyone loves the close matches except the players that are in said close matches.
uh, all right. Well, with that, the card start is going to go to Shadex for game 3. You can't choose 9, but any other cards on the table for you, Shadex.
311, so keeps the trend going of adding 2. Ooh, let me open a reverse here.
Interesting. Opening the door for a potential run to start out, but maybe we could see it sticking on green here. Taking a moment to read their hands, come up with a plan.
Yeah, I mean, as we kind of add more cards to the start here, as it goes along, it's kind of a little bit more to dissect at the start of these games, just because a lot of kind of what goes into these starts is just kind of looking through what you have and trying to see if you can kind of visualize a path to go on to try and get to the end if there is one.
We haven't had
So
too many ammo plays from either player in the series so far. There's definitely more potential now that we got more cards in both their hands.
Let's see.
And there we go.
We actually get a ditto off the start with the green reverse here, but a green +2 added as well, so we got an early start on the ammo.
And a draw, leaving the +2 down on the table.
That's a very early. That's a very early +2 opener here. Shadex NinjaJax is not going to pounce on it. He's just going to close it. But early draw there from Shadex here. Seems like he played the 2 ammo cards on green and didn't have much, but now he's going to get out of it and switches into the red.
Yeah, probably for the best if there really wasn't any other green. I don't know, given last game, maybe there is some green hidden in Shadex's hand and we just don't know it yet, but for now, getting out of there. And getting out again as we see the Emmy Wild into yellow here. Yellow 0 on the table. Jax taking a moment to think about the play here.
My food just arrived.
Jax taking a moment to ease that hunger. I hope it's a good meal.
All right, so we got rolling on yellow here. Just having a quick discussion on card strength metric here. I'm gonna quickly send over the example sheet.
Both
I've been sending a
players
few people.
very comfortable on the yellow so far, but Jack's taken the opportunity to switch into blue, uncharted territory for this match. Plenty of cards left in both opponents' hands. I don't think we're close to a finish yet, but oh, whoa. Back into red. That's a forceful play. Jax wanted to get out of red with a wild earlier, but has the cards to make a little bit of a run on it.
Can he switch out of the red though?
Yeah, if it's just the reverse, then that would be a bit rough. Nah, he can switch out into blue again.
Might be able to go back into this blue here. Yeah, he will. So blocks out the red there for the time being.
We got equal card counts for both opponents right now.
Oh, but
Another
Shadex had
0.
He had the red 0. That was the one card that was gonna be able to put him back onto the
Wow.
red.
We've had 3 zeros come out this match already. I'd be shocked if... Oh, wow.
Oh man, and a +4.
That feels like a desperate play there, just to control the card color.
Alright, and NinjaJax's gonna close out that whole play with his own card here. Makes it 3 to 8 on the table at the moment here. Got a little frazzled by the switch to red. Decides the +4.
Does Shadex have anything else that could swap back into red? Because that +4 opens a good amount of options for Shadex here. Maybe not. I guess we'll see in a moment. +2, closing the gap. Staying on blue though. Whatever plans these players had to begin with are completely changing with all the new cards entering their hands. I don't think
Again,
blue is going to be the finishing color anymore.
yeah, I mean we've kind of ran it for a bit here, so we'll see. NinjaJax believes it will be the finishing
Okay,
color,
wow.
especially if he has it right here. He does
Nope,
not.
just a Nova 9, but with a bold call like that, I'm really curious to see what the play is here, if there's a run to the end. Oh,
I'm wondering if what's it called? I'm wondering if he said that hoping that maybe Shadex would get a little frazzled and maybe get a switch there, but did not do that, kept it with the blue, and the Jax will have to draw.
reverse psychology, baiting your opponent. It's definitely a tactic that we don't see too much, but I think it's interesting whenever it comes out and is attempted. Right now, we got a draw from both players, though. This could be a draw city.
Yeah, and looks like we're gonna have our first draw city of the series here. Haven't had one yet, but we are drawing back here on the blue 5. That being Sky's card, which Sky is actually going to be playing Minute Maid in about 20 minutes, so that match will kick off over
Hey,
in the
Shadow.
curling region. Yeah, Minute Maid in here right now, so he is ready to go. NinjaJax going with the color selection here.
Giving his opponent the call. Interesting decision.
There it is, wild green. Four to six at the moment here. Getting close to 9 minutes here. This is slowly looking like this will be longer than the first game here, and maybe hit double digits on the minutes.
The pace they're playing at, though, it's definitely been picking up more.
It's kind of been up and down a little bit. I mean, there's been times where it's going pretty quick, and other times where it kind of slows down a little bit. So it's been a bit of an inconsistent pace, to say the least.
Whoa!
That's a big one there. Three cards in a row here in that message here as we go into red. Could
It
Shadex
has
be looking for the finish?
been a constant fight for Shadex to keep it on red. Keeps finding ways to do it, but that's not going to be the end.
He's gonna draw again here. Gets out of green.
The Minute Maid reverse hanging on the field.
NinjaJax encouraging the red here as he plays a card. And flips the scoreboard. Shadex still trying to find a card here. NinjaJax looking to get down to 2 cards.
Dang. That might have been Shadex's original plan to run to the finish, but now that's out of the hand and we're getting some new cards picked up. Oh. Being presented with a gift. Just a small one. Just a +2.
And leaves it open. So we'll see if Shadex could stack this or if he will continue drawing on red. Ooh, well,
Ooh.
actually goes with the wild here. So maybe that came from the +2.
We got the Brie blue. Maybe freeing up some space for either player to keep on a run going. No, Jax has drawn again.
NinjaJax stuck on 2-color here. Not a great situation, especially when Shadex wanted this blue here. And we are also well past 10 minutes. We're about to hit 12 minutes here for game 3. Again, there's your log.
This has
Just
been a
kinda...
match of a match of endurance and shifting plans as we got 3 skips in a row, 2 of them being me.
Alright, does Shadex close it this time, or will he draw again? So we saw this before, and then he drew on the red.
If he draws, I'm not so sure about that play because
Ooh.
yellow is definitely a color that Jax seems to want in this scenario. But we do see Shadex going down pretty low in the card count and might have a plan to get to the end here. We'll see what Jax's response is.
It's a 5-card run. He also plays his card to end it off here. Shared with AICO VT,
Oh.
who has an interesting logo, to say the least, with the insert generic profile picture.
Did he just draw? Because I didn't see the command. Like it swapped off his
N-
turn to my turn with no command.
It's your turn.
So lost. But alright.
Yeah, he did not draw. So it's your turn.
Over in the curling region, we now have the matchup against Sky and Minute Maid starting up. Shout out to them.
Yeah, Nick gonna do pink squad for that one. So yeah, got that one rolling in Dose Watch Party. Not to be confused with the game Dose. I think we're gonna have one or two people maybe head over there, but yeah, Minute Maid head over there now because that's his match. And that one will be going underway. But yeah, NinjaJax actually gets to switch to blue, and we get a +4 here. Didn't type it right. Gonna have to try it again. Again, the W and the +4 need to be all together, but assuming he gets the right command on this, this will be the game. Now you could just say the color. All right,
And with 1 card remaining and total control over the color, that's it.
All right,
Shadex
14:33 on
pulls
that.
ahead.
It is now 2-1 after a decently long game here, but Shadex able to get the win with the +4 to close it out here. But yeah, that's 2 in a row for Shadex here, looking to get on a roll here. Well, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the stats here. Not a single skip
Yeah.
played from NinjaJax thus far. So we'll see if he gets one at some point. But for Shadex, 2-1 now, hold the lead. Bit of a long one, but you end up getting the win there. Any takeaways from that one, and just kind of mindset going into the rest of the series with the lead now in your hands? And while we wait for Shadex, NinjaJax didn't quite get the win there. 0 skips played thus far, and at points seems like you're kind of getting blocked out on some of these colors here. Just kind of any comments on anything you feel you can do to just kind of change your fortunes
I haven't
here?
actually had a skip all game. I just get numbers and I get like 1 reverse, maybe like 1 +4. That's literally it. I think at the end I had what did I have? I'll tell you what I had. I had a green 8, a yellow 8, and a yellow 9.
Yeah, just tough to string those together into a finishing play.
Yeah, just rely on him to draw, but
Mhm.
I'm not bothered. As soon as games, I can go play Among Us.
For
That's all
Shadex,
I care about.
fair enough. For Shadex, feels that it will be a 1-1 to the 4 points in the last round. I'm guessing trading games, something like that. Whereas maybe NinjaJax could win this one. I don't know, but game 4, it'll be game 4. Shadex will have the call once again. Just can't pick the 9 or 11 card starts. Anything else is available here. We'll see where he decides to go with, whether he continues the +2 trend or goes somewhere a little different.
$10. Okay.
All right, gonna change it up a little bit.
Keeping it right around the same card start that he's been winning on.
All right, we're gonna open up with the green 4. I don't remember who. I actually no, I do remember. It was Yepes. Yepes mentioned that this card looks like something you'd see from like Smiling Friends, um, which I could kind of see now. Shadex not loving the start here as he draws on green, but yeah, NinjaJax able to play it here. We've seen these draws before from Shadex, so can he get the switch out after one draw here? We've seen that beforehand. Could be the same here. Shadex believes he should have added 2 again. Maybe some
Yeah,
buyer's remorse on the 10 card start.
limited options here. To start out as Jack's proclaiming he's only got 10 numbers, but number efficiency can still win a game as we swap into red.
We'll mention Shadex got the top deck green there to be able to play it now. Able to get rolling here on this red here.
Oh,
And now, wow, NinjaJax gets to switch into red and now is out. Only had 1 red to play. I'm wondering if he was hoping for either a number placement or a crossover there. Whatever it was did not work out here. Now Shadex might be able to get rolling here with this red. I mean, he is going to get rolling with a big run here potentially as he switches into blue.
Minute
3
Maid
cards.
into Rider into Sky.
Yeah, has the 3 card switch there. That'll open up the playing field for NinjaJax here, but Shadex now out to a lead here after a bit of a slow start with the draw.
Okay, running on blue a bit more. We've yet to see yellow in this series, and I'm guessing that's where some more cards will lay for either player. So I'm guessing they're hoping for a switch into yellow soon, but for now, a
Ooh,
+2
+2.
draw.
We've seen this a few times from Shadex here where he leaves the +2 open. NinjaJax has not capitalized on it yet, but
I mean,
we'll
if
see
it's
if that
really is
changes.
just numbers. Ooh,
Alright,
there's the yellow.
this time he is gonna jump on it, gets the stack, and Shadex gonna have to draw 4 extra cards. And switches the yellow to that as well, and plays his card as well to close that one out.
That's a statement.
Takes the lead with that one as well.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm guessing that +2 came from one of these recent draws. Staying on yellow though, just getting rid of the ammo. Shadex now with the slight lead. Keeping it going with a yellow 8.
And again, we keep rolling 2 yellow here, but Shadex is actually going to get switched into red. And now we're kind of back to a similar spot we were beforehand.
Did Jax get any red from the earlier draws? Yes, he did. Plays the Apollo 4. But how much more are these opponents going to be staying on this color?
Not sure. Shadex taking a second here, and I mean, I'm gonna bring this up again because it is 2-1 at the moment here. We were talking about the 15 seeds this tournament, just kind of rolling through the 2 seeds here. If Shadex wins, that's gonna be 4-0 here. So Shadex potentially in position to go up 3-1 and put that reality, or put that potential outcome into reality. But Shadex is gonna be typing this out here to see, and we'll see what he has. Is down to 3 cards. So you can never really know what happens at this range, especially when it's been a bit and you get some extra cards thrown into your hand.
A lot riding on this decision, I think. Probably making sure that the cards are typed up right as we get a +4 into a blue play. Uno call, but not quite the finish.
Now what does NinjaJax do here? Because he did get 4 extra cards here, but he's now in a spot where Shadex is 1 card away from getting the 3-1 lead, which is not going to be an ideal spot for him. So we'll see what he decides to do. Could it give me 10? You even shuffled the deck. We'll see what NinjaJax does here, but again, log getting close to
Oh, it's
the
my
7
go.
minute.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the play is here. About to hit, getting close to the 7 minute mark for this game. I think stream-wise we're getting, I want to say close to an hour. 53 minutes at the moment. All right, NinjaJax with the +2 there, so gonna save him, give himself a little bit of extra breathing room in theory.
Yeah, there's a blue reverse.
Is there anything
I'm
else
curious
though?
if was that the last card that Shadex had on blue? I mean, if that was the case, then I feel like that would have been in a play. So we might be seeing another Uno call here. Oh
No
no!
way. Oh my
Whoa!
god. That is unfortunate.
Wow! That +2 giving Shadex the cards he needed to get the finish. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, Shadex, I just want to ask, mostly, was the... You had the wild +4? Yeah, what was the last card you had then?
The wild +4, okay.
And you didn't? Okay.
Decided to flex a little bit.
It still works, so like I'm not gonna critique it too much, but like could
Yeah,
have had the finish earlier.
really the blue reverse was the savior on that one, because if he was just a regular number, that would have given NinjaJax another opportunity to try to get something going. But yeah, that actually works out for Shadex here, and he goes up 3-1 here. NinjaJax down 3-1 here. Need to win 3 straight to win the series. Just kind of any feelings going into on the back half of this one and how you're going to try to pull off the win.
No, I'm just gonna try lose.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like, I get like no
damn.
ammo. I've had like 2 reverses, no skips, and like 1+4. Like that's why I said if you even shuffle the deck, because it's just numbers. Like you can't do anything. I'll still try to win. Like I'm not just gonna throw. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's cooked already. But
All right.
Well, there's always potential for a comeback.
At least from NinjaJax's
Both power
perspective,
plays.
that is true. Both power plays, but from NinjaJax's perspective, outlook not looking too great from his point of view. But again, sometimes it could just kind of come down to what cards you end up getting here. But we'll see what happens. At least for the comeback, he starts with the call for Game 5 here. So Nifty, just kind of any thoughts here on how the series is going so far and kind of what we could see in these last potential 3 games.
There's definitely been some good strategy from both players coming out here. I think Jax is trying to do some above table tactics with trying to call out or get into his opponent's head a little. And Shadex is doing a good job of color control for the most part. I think that there's still some rust coming off of both players as we get further into the match here, but yeah, I'm curious to see if Jax can hang on any longer and maybe get a reverse comeback here. Otherwise, we might just have another rookie making their way further into the bracket.
what's the
Yeah, we'll
smallest
see.
number I can pick? Is it 5?
Yes, it is 5.
Yes.
Yeah, do 5. Get it over
All
with.
right.
Okay.
All right, NinjaJax says getting it over with, but also maybe could try to see if the low amount of cards could reverse voodoo what has seemed to be a card jinx he's had thus far.
Game 5 with a 5-card start.
Once it's updated by our ref, we will get it going. The other game also actually has a 5-card start going on. He wants 5. He wants 5. All right. There we go. We open with the blue 0 here for the 5-card start and game 5. And NinjaJax able to play it to start off. Just as a quick update for the other series, Sky is currently up 1-0.
And they're both drilling down on the last few cards of this second match. Oh, early swap into red, but Jax is still able to ride off that color swap momentum. Surprising amount of plays here. Okay, now we get a draw. Green 6. Color control still in Shadex's favor. As we drill down 4-2 card difference. But the options could have opened up a bit more on green for Jax.
Shadex has played 3 cards straight here. NinjaJax kind of got stuck on that red here. We'll see if he can recover. But so far, all numbers game.
Not too surprised with a lower card start there. If there is any ammo, I'm sure both players would be trying to hold on to it for a quick finish.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens here in a moment.
Sorry, I was just checking something.
The power play.
All right, NinjaJax is gonna use his power play here. Doesn't like the way things currently are looking here, so he's gonna use it here. Maybe just kind of the block Shadex here, but also potentially.
So just
get
to
a
check,
finish.
do I just have one more go or do I have two more goes? I don't even know how the power play works. I
You
just
have
used
to.
it 'cause it's
You'll
like
have
game over.
you'll have 2 turns. So once you play like a number card, you'll get another turn, and then Shadex will draw. So. So Shadex a little disappointed by the power play there. Yeah, green reverse green 7, and then draws, and then NinjaJax will have another turn here. So he actually gets the double here on the green.
I don't know if this will quite be a finish, but at the very least,
Ooh,
it puts Jax in strong control for the match.
it is check with the wild here.
Yeah, that could have been a potential finish from Shadex there with 2 cards on green. Not quite sure for
It's
for
a
certain, but
+4. Okay,
that's
well, I mean, if that was the card he had, if he had one of those as his last 2 cards, then NinjaJax did technically save the game there. But
we still have yet to see what else there is on yellow for Shadex. Yellow 5.
I think for NinjaJax maybe got something here to fight back with that.
More options, yeah. Burning up that ammo, getting rid of a win condition, and striking with a +2. This game's still alive.
Alright. That's going to be a defensive usage of it here. Does not have anything left on yellow, just has the +2 to try to thwart Shadex here. We saw what happened with it last time, though. It ended up not working out, but we'll see if this time it'll be a little bit more fortunate in his favor.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, so we have a stack here, and we have another draw here, so the stack keeps going.
Jax with 9 cards and on a swap to red. I think there's a lot of potential for Jax to keep moving here. Yeah, there we
+4
go. Sheesh.
goes into blue, and I mean, really, with the power play there, that's kind of just resetting how this one goes, because potentially that's how it is. And we have a update here from the uh, the curling region game here. Apparently 7 of the 8 threes were played consecutively in that one.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is a big 3 chain.
But yeah, moving action back to the ski jumping region, we are still going here with game 5. That power play ultimately kind of reset the game a little bit here. Gave NinjaJax some extra life as we
I
continue
think that
along
was
on board.
definitely a necessary play. I still got to see if Jax can close it out, but his chances are still in there for this match. As we go over to green.
Minute Maid wins game 2 here, so it's now 1-1 in the curling region.
Possession arrow in Jax's control as we keep going down on green. Ditto play.
looking to keep things rolling here. NinjaJax with the lead. Shadex able to play the green. Clint 0.
Is that really
Yeah.
Clint Green's?
Yeah, that's his logo.
Oh, Shadex finally running out of the green. But is Jax still got something to play here? With only 3 cards left, I guess we'll see. Making its debut, it's the skip?
I believe it is
Could
the
it be?
skip. There it is. There's
It's
the
the
skip.
skip into Uno check. 1 card left in Jax's hand. We aren't sure what it could be, but I think Shadex should feel uncomfortable on green.
Yeah, it doesn't have any green
Forced to
anyway,
draw.
so doesn't seem to have an option here. But that draw ends up being the correct play here, as
Fucking shit.
NinjaJax does not have the finish.
At the very least, Jax does put a skip on the board for his stats in this game.
It's got to be some sort of victory there, as we are over an hour on the stream here. I believe this is the longest stream thus far of the 3 we've done.
Hey, shout out.
Ooh, we get a
Oh,
breakup of Draw City here with the wild yellow. And that'll get things rolling here. But for NinjaJax, he's pretty close here, so he'll be wanting to go as soon as possible.
lays down Shadex's card. Keeping it moving here on yellow for now. But what was Shadex planning to do here? As he starts typing up, could be a run. And it is. Small one, but still trying to close that gap on yellow.
He is doing so. NinjaJax at
Another
Uno.
check.
Second time he's on Uno on the 2, this time it being yellow. Shadex will once again draw. And once again, NinjaJax will draw, so that's twice that the Uno on a 2 card does not work out for NinjaJax to get the win. Let's get the top deck there.
And gets
Tries
trying to get the
lead,
call.
exclamation point.
That's not the
didn't have
correct way to format it.
That's
That's also not the correct
spot.
way to format it. Both players could still try to.
That's the wrong one. I hope.
What?
NinjaJax has
We're just
still not. He
we're
is still
just
not called
hanging
Uno.
here. We've been hanging here for a minute, man.
NinjaJax has not called Uno. Shadex has not called out. So we are at a standstill at the moment.
No.
Shadex is trying to call Uno for NinjaJax.
The fact that Jax does not mind. Oh my gosh.
Second game that goes beyond 10 minutes here. It is Shadex's turn after
That whole
chaos
back and
scenario.
forth of if they're gonna call out or not.
Yeah, it is Shadex's turn. It's also 2-1 Sky now. It was a quick game 3.
This is such a strange position to be holding.
We'll see what Shadex does here. Whether he does have an option or not. Card is yellow 5, so and he's
Okay,
gonna
well,
switch
we're
it.
swapping to red. I don't know. This could be a lucky pull for
I don't even
Jax.
know if I'm allowed to ask this. I have to draw, don't I? Like,
If you don't have a card to
If you don't,
play, you
well, if you
do
don't
have to
have to play,
draw.
yeah.
wait, G-Man, can I message you? Is that
Sure.
allowed?
Sure.
We're getting some consultation back here in the booth.
If it's not allowed, do like say.
I just say yeah, what it is. Also, I think it's 2-2 now for this curling stage.
Yeah, curling stage is tied. Minute Maid picking up another game here.
Just reply in DM.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could play.
I can just do that, yeah.
Yeah, calling Uno. The only thing that really is with calling Uno is the allows the opponent to call you out. So
Yeah, and usually like they always know, but like we're both like stupid, so like we don't know.
I mean, Shadex almost had it. He just needed to not. There you go.
Damn!
Waits until the
my
last.
Damn! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What?
I'm going off caveat.
No.
Wow! Finally calling
I
out.
have no words to comment what this was. No words.
Absolutely waiting for the perfect moment to undercut Jax's win condition. That's insane. Wow.
Oh my god! Was about to be a fatal switch, but then just put it in.
Oh, okay. Well, Jax has laid down the red 6 and now has 3 more cards to get rid of. Shadex, it's your turn now.
I think the unfortunate thing for NinjaJax also is he could, even through the chaos, he could have just done the Uno call with the Uno exclamation point, but
There was
elected not
at
to.
any point either of those players, but they just chose not to for like 2 or 3 minutes.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Well, we're still running here. Jax does have more red to play. I just don't know if it's going to be the finishing color for him now.
Yeah, I got 3 extra cards here. And based off what I was told, that red 6 was his last card, so he had the win there. But the call out after it not coming for 2 minutes comes through at the very last possible second. Yeah, NinjaJax's gonna draw on that one.
Oh,
double.
that's
Oh,
an
man.
Uno call on a +6 hit. And that could be the finish depending on what Shadex has here. Is the last card a green? No.
So he does the
This
double. He
game's
does the
still...
+6, and he draws.
It's still going.
I think we have lost the plot in game 5. This has been a very bizarre series. And a very bizarre game.
This has been the longest game of the series at 16, almost 17 minutes. And it was a 5-card start.
Yeah, NinjaJax just wants to get this over with here. And he's gonna add 6 more to Shadex's card total.
That evens it out 7 to 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay, keeping it on green. Looks like we're settling out a little more. A lot of the ammo's been played out, so especially green ammo. We don't have any +2s left on green. We got a reverse and a skip still, but Jack's drawn here. As Shadex seems to be prepping something up. Oh,
Another big
there's
one.
the other. There's the rest of the green ammo as we swap into yellow now.
We'll play yellow 1. I think that's what it is. I believe that's Lavi with the wave. It is.
On the yellow reverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So Shadex down to 3 here. NinjaJax looking to find a comeback here, although has definitely seemed to be a bit frustrated with how the cards are playing out in this one. He's going to go for the +4 there. Going to keep it yellow as well.
That was just to keep the cards even. Finding every opportunity to push back Shadex in this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking back to that call out thing. I'm wondering if with like after the whole mess, the hope was the truce to just kind of not do anything with that, and then just kind of Shadex last minute kind of got things all frazzled up now, and now NinjaJax is out for blood here. But yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on yellow. Shadex is
And
gonna
a
draw.
draw.
We get
A
self-draw.
ditto, self-ditto.
Yellow 6 also got played in the other game. That's not really that relevant though.
Oh, it's the 666.
We're gonna keep going here. NinjaJax has suddenly flipped the scoreboard now. Now he has 3 cards with Shadex 8. Shadex gets to switch into blue.
This might still be good for Jax. I guess we'll see. I'm curious how much yellow was left in Jax's hand there.
I don't know if NinjaJax is gonna be really happy with that switch here. I'm gonna mention also
Okay.
this was a 5-card start, so we're at 20
It
minutes at the
really.
moment.
Oh, the Rider reverse. Could be
The
going into a run.
reverse is the run there. Gets the Uno on the red reverse.
We got Minute Maid.
No call out shenanigans this time.
Making sure to do it right. And this might be the true finish.
Yeah, because it's best of 7. And that is 2106 for that game. Wow, that is a really long one, but NinjaJax still alive in this series.
What a match. There were a lot of shenanigans in that match. Power play, Uno call out, but ultimately NinjaJax does pull out and prevents a 4-1 against him.
All right. Before we go into Game 6, I just want quick thoughts here from NinjaJax because I think he's gonna have a lot to say. Thoughts on how that whole game unfolded, including the call out chaos and just kind of being able to bring that back despite it all.
I mean, it's my fault because I don't know it, but like, I just hope that no one DM'd him what the command was, because I'll be fuming if that was the case. But
Well, that's
I can't
against
remember
the
if you,
rules
I
anyway.
can't I can't remember if you said it and then he's done it straight after. But as I've literally, I got ping diffed with my card thing. Like we sent it at the same time, it loaded, then his is pinged, and then mine's pinged. I was like, brilliant.
Mhm.
And then I just picked up a random wild +4 on a draw, which kind of like saved it.
Yeah.
At least my
I'm
4-2
sure.
prediction's on. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was a very strange game to say the least. But still alive in the series here, going into Game 6. Shadex, any thoughts to any takeaways from that game? 21 minutes. I mean, that is quite the doozy there. Far from the longest we've ever seen, but definitely a lot of action packed in those 21 minutes, to say the least, for a singular game, Nifty.
They kept it entertaining for sure. I liked a lot of the back and forth in that match. Um, Still some uncertainty from both players on all the commands, of course, but I think that's just been the nature of this match for both of these players, really easing into the league, the commands.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sometimes 5 cards goes a little crazy, but yeah, that's how it would be. That's 5 is definitely the chaos star, whether it be short games or ridiculously long games. We'll go to Game 6 here. Meanwhile, the curling stage is in Game 7. So 3-3 over there. We'll see who wins that, but Shax has to call for Game 6. We'll see where he goes. Just can't pick 9, 10, or 11. Gonna go
13.
goes with 13 here. I remember him mentioning in Game 4 he wished he just kept going up by 2. He will do it this time, and it's gonna start with the green 3 here for Game 6.
Shadex is still with a power play. I'm not sure if he's aware of how to use it. I mean, he just saw Jax use it, but I guess we could see it coming out in this game.
I'm gonna start with the green, both able to play to open things up.
Swap to yellow. Back to green.
Yeah, I think NinjaJax definitely has a different swagger with him after Game 5 here. Definitely going for some more aggressive plays here. He's gonna stay positive on keeping the green here with the double green 1.
As long as the series has been, there's definitely a fire within both players as we have gone farther into the series.
Yeah, very likely going to reach over the hour mark in terms of the full series time, but
Wow.
again,
Blue 0 swap.
going to keep rolling on blue though. And sometimes with these higher card starts, just kind of keep gotta playing until you can't. Another switch here goes into yellow. Shadex is liking these switches here, kind of doing something similar to what he did in Game 2.
Jax wanted to avoid the yellow earlier. Now playing into it with a yellow 2. No swap out this time. Except there is from Shadex. Going straight into red.
Yeah, Shadex is loving these switches right now. NinjaJax only with a red reverse and has to draw. Shadex is not drawn yet this game, so still on the plan A run.
Got a 4-card lead ahead of Jax now.
Switch from NinjaJax looking to disrupt the game plan.
This has been a big test of if they have enough enough left in the tank on any given color. Swapping in and out quite a lot, not staying on one for too long.
Yeah, well, Shadex has been able to find some extra fuel in the tank so far. And he has ran out this time, so no luck on green here. He draws for the first time this game. We have chaos in the curling stage. As Sky tried to use a power play, used it in the middle and it didn't work, but it didn't matter because they had the game won anyways.
Sky is beating out Minimade 4-3 with another high seed victory.
Well, actually, no, that's a lower seed because Sky's the returnee, so that's actually for once not an upset. So Sky looking to break the trend a little bit here. But we'll see if NinjaJax can join Sky as well as we keep going here. Shadex draws on the yellow, switch the blue from NinjaJax, and he has closed that gap up pretty well. And
Ooh.
okay, the blue plus 2 did
Tried.
not. Ooh, the blue plus 2 did not go with
Dang,
the blue.
Shadex still has that +2 in hand, but has also just drawn something else.
Yeah, didn't put the P in there. That's why I didn't go through. So slight mistake there from
I think.
Shadex there.
Does the +2 also need to be with the blue, or?
No. The P wasn't there. That's why I didn't go through. Everything else was right.
Gotcha.
All right, might be able to use it now.
Well,
So we'll see.
Jax staying on blue. Inviting in the +2.
Do
I
we
don't think
get
Shadex has anything else, though, yeah.
NinjaJax encouraging the play of the +2 here, maybe looking to stack it.
Or just have more options in general. Keeping it on blue.
We get to switch to yellow here. How long will this be able to be ran? Yellow skip from NinjaJax here. Back to blue. Looking for the lead. Taking his time, slowly but surely putting it in.
Not taking any chances on a chain messing up the command. Or,
Blue 4.
yeah.
Alright. And this will keep on going here.
Did Shadex get anything else he could play out of that +2? Maybe. Either way, that's a big hit back to Jax and controlling onto the red. Mazuat, who appeared on one of the past streams, showing up as a red one on the table.
Shadex going with the skip double play there. Down to 2, looking to force the pressure. What will the call be from NinjaJax here? He is taking a second to type. Could it be a wild?
Green wild. Trying to ice out a finish, I suppose.
We have not seen green in a while, though. Gets the
That's
Uno.
a check.
NinjaJax still has a chance to respond, though.
whatever he wanted out of green, now's the time to get it.
Green,
Green
2.
2.
All right, gonna take the gamble that he does not have a finish on green, and he
And
does
that's
not
a good gamble.
sticks to his guns and ends up being correct.
Both down to 2 cards.
And I think the real thing
Shadex.
NinjaJax is hoping for is, just really hoping that there's not an unfortunate top deck here from
Yeah.
Shadex. We have seen that
That would be
a decent amount of times in this tournament thus far. Okay, gets a green 8. Didn't put the green in there. But Shadex is back at Uno with the top deck. There it is. Can NinjaJax get the Uno or take the win? Plays
swap
the
to
blue
blue.
8. What will it be? There's
And
the
gets
Uno.
the Uno.
So it is double Uno now.
No call out from Shadex.
Oh, it's
but
gonna be a fatal
it doesn't matter.
switch.
Dang.
That will do it.
All
Shadex
right.
gets the win, and the 2 line has completely fallen in the round of 64. That is unbelievable, but Shadex getting the win in their debut match. That was despite the chaos in Game 5, that was a pretty good showing from both sides, all things considered. Definitely a very entertaining match. Yes, all four of the 2 seeds lost, so every 15 seed is in the round of 32. But yeah, for post game, let's go to the winner here, Shadex. Get the winner your first start, and your first start being on stream as well. Feelings about how do you feel about getting the win there, especially being able to capitalize off the fatal switch to wrap that one up and getting the job done in a series that went over an hour. Yeah, while Shadex is typing, Nifty, just kind of any general thoughts.
Definitely a lot of chaos in this match. I'm hoping that both of them are properly warmed up for the future of this league. Shadex especially, as he goes on to face Rajan, who is bearing witness to this whole thing.
Gonna have a lot of film to study here, going to the round of 32. But yes, Shadex mentioning very chaotic match. So we're gonna get a bracket update for you in a second.
Shadex also managed to win without using the power play. So I think it'll be interesting to see if that comes into play with Shadex moving forward. Jax used it pretty well in a defensive way to keep Game 5 alive and ultimately led to a win, but it wasn't enough to take home the series.
Yep. But yeah, just kind of thoughts from Shadex here. Very chaotic. And needs to remember how things work. Didn't want another call out situation, so that's going to be going for the future. Over the NinjaJax here, don't get the win there. You do get a chaotic Game 5 win, which will definitely be one for the books. But just kind of any comments on the series here, and just kind of thought process moving forward on rest of the season.
Obviously, it was a good game. Like, obviously, no one likes to lose. I wasn't really that bothered. Like, if I want to, like, it's hard to explain because obviously you guys do a great job running the league, and like I got invited to it, and at first I was like, "Oh, this is really cool," but because there's only like 4, there's like this month, next month, and like next couple of months. Like, it's good in that, and I enjoy the games, but it's like, I mean, I literally didn't really have time to play today, and weren't really expecting to win because like the new guys always do really well. But it was a good game. I pushed him a bit. Obviously, there's areas for improvement. Like, I might need a little, might need a little tutorial again off Fujima on how to play. But no, it was good. You did well, Shadex. But yeah, I don't really have out to say. Right, other than I'm off to go play Among Us now. That's the game that I play. But yeah, it was good, and just thanks for you guys for hosting.
All right, thank you. Nifty, back over to you. Just kind of any final thoughts here. I'm just quickly checking something here for
Yeah, I think that um,
how that happened.
yeah, like Jack said, it's definitely disheartening that you only get so many of these to play throughout a year, and if you don't have the time for it, you can definitely fall behind on your knowledge of the game. Not everyone has time to run practice matches or um, is as keen on remembering all the details. Even last season, Jax was struggling to remember some of the commands and such. But I'm hoping that moving forward, Jax can take the 2 wins that he got in this series and apply the lessons of the matchup to hopefully get some further success as we move later into the season. As for Shadex, congratulations on the opening debut win, especially on stream. Chaotic match. I'm hoping that you learned a lot. Uh, and yeah, we'll see how the rookies continue to stack up as we go further into this tournament. I believe that we got another rookie matchup on stream later on with Lavi and Dia for sure. And is there another one coming up soon?
Well, yeah. I mean, we got another stream match tomorrow at 3:30, but that one will be KT walking you through the action on that one. That'll be KGS Kane over in the snowboarding region. But let's take a look at the bracket here. As we do have another matchup confirmed in the ski jumping region. It's going to be Rajon versus Shadex in the round of 32 here, both getting 4-2 wins over their opponents. So, um, we'll see how that one goes. But we have 3 more matches left in the ski jumping region. Got one today at 4:30 p.m. Tevin versus Pi. Winner of that will face Nova in the round of 32. And then to wrap things up, the bottom part of the bracket here, Marcus Limestick and then Puzzle Dan Gabriel. That will be back-to-back matches. First Marcus Limestick at 2 p.m. and then Puzzle Gabriel at 3 p.m. So they'll be going back-to-back with that one. And then, of course, the KGS Kane game on stream. That'll be 3:30, and that will be probably going with a doubleheader with the Puzzle Dan Gabriel game, unless that game goes super quick. But that'll do it for us. Thank you all for watching this stream here. February Flurry keeps on going here as we're still having a lot of chaos in this bracket, a lot of upsets thus far. A lot of the newcomers are really coming to show that they are here to prove a point and that they are here to be top contenders for the season. We will see how the rest of this round of 64 goes as we then go into the round of 32. But that'll do it for us. Thank you all so much for watching this stream. We have my co-commentator Nifty, our ref Cyan, and our players. Thank you all, and as well as everyone else who came out to watch. Thanks for watching us. Check out the socials. Join the Discord server if you haven't already to watch all the matches, including the non-stream ones. And we will be back tomorrow with some more coverage. Again, KT will be walking you through the action for KG's Kane, but until then, I'm G-Man. Take care, everyone. We will be back tomorrow for some more February Flurry action. Until then, have a great one. Peace out, and we will see you then.